Welcome to the Pine Hosting Backups page. This is probably one of the most simple pages we have on the panel. All you have to do is head over to the Backups tab. Every server has this, and there's literally only one button, and that is to create a backup. What I'll do is I'll break down everything in this pop-up over here and explain a bit more about how the ignored files and directories work, as that's where it gets a little bit more complicated. So to start with, we have backup name. Obviously, this is just whatever you want to call the backup. We're just going to call it test backup. Then we have ignored files and directories, and this is where things get kind of complicated, but for the most part you can leave this blank. Essentially, if you read down here, this just lets you specify what files and folders you want to ignore during your backup. If you leave this blank, it will read the contents of the tero-ignore file, which is in the root server directory. So let me just show you what this file looks like first. You won't find this file on every single game we host, but a lot of the bigger games we'll include this file by default, and if you click it, you'll see in this case this is for a Rust server and it specifies what files and folders to ignore. So I'm just going to explain the logic behind this, and then you can use this when creating your own backups or for games that might not support this file. To start with, we have the asterisk over here. This is a wildcard, which means it ignores all the folders. So this is kind of a bit counterintuitive because we're taking a backup, but we're actually ignoring everything to start with. But then as you can see down here, we use an exclamation point, and this specifies the folders we want to negate a prior rule to. So this means ignore everything, and then this means except kind of thing. So ignore everything except the server folder, except Oxide, Carbon, Harmony Mods underscore data. And that means that all of those folders will actually get backed up, including the data within them. The final thing we have here is another ignore rule, so this just specifies to ignore Oxide logs. Obviously, above here we mentioned that we want to back up the Oxide folder, but then because Oxide folder contains another folder within it called logs, we don't actually want to back up all those logs because that can become a lot of wasted disk space. Essentially, you don't really need logs to be backed up, so we ignore this again, which means that we'll only back up these folders except Oxide logs, and then everything else gets ignored. This is a great way to do backups that are small on disk space because you can download this easily, and when you restore this, all you have to do is reinstall the server to get the fresh server files, and this contains all the customized data of your server. So for games that we already have this configured for, you'll see this file in your root directory in the file manager. If not, you can always make your own. You just have to make a .tero-ignore file, or if you want to set it manually per backup, you just have to go back here. Obviously we'll do test backup. And then you can, it's the exact same format, you can paste it in here, so you can ignore all the files, you can exclude the server folder, for example, you can specify a specific file, for example, like that. It all really depends, you can mess around with all of that, but obviously please be very careful when doing this because you can accidentally ignore a file that you might need, so it's always a good idea just to generally leave this blank unless you know what you're doing. Moving on, we have backing up databases over here. This is quite simple. All this does is it creates a database dump if you have any MySQL databases. So this will create a database folder in your files thing, and it will dump the database there, and then it will back up the whole thing in the file. In our databases video, we covered how to restore a database dump, so you can check that video out on our channel as well. We'll just leave this turned off for the example. And then finally, we have the locked button. All this does is prevents the backup from being deleted. So if this is a very important backup or like a template for your server, just make sure you toggle this on. And there we go. We'll create a backup. One thing to mention with locked backups, by the way, is if you do schedule backups, which you can also find more about how to do scheduled backups in our schedules video. If you do schedule a backup, a locked backup will not automatically get deleted. So with a regular scheduled backup, it will cycle the oldest backup out. So if we have only 3 backup spaces here, for example, and we did a daily backup, then the oldest backup would get removed. If it's locked, it will not get removed. So always lock backups if you want them to be totally secure. And that's it, we have a backup. Now, if we click on the 3 dots over here, we have a few options. We can either download it to our PC locally. We can restore it, which if you restore the backup, it will just essentially download and unzip all the files into the file manager. Now, one thing to mention is if you select delete all files before restoring the backup, especially if you have a tero-ignore file there, it will restore only the folders that you backed up, which means you won't actually have the game files to boot the server. So what I suggest if you do this is make sure you reinstall the server so it has the game files to boot up. Otherwise, generally just leave that unchecked and then you can restore. And then the other options we have is how to unlock a backup. Obviously, once it's unlocked, then schedules can delete it and you can delete it. And then from here, you can delete your backup. And that covers everything on the backups page. The only other thing to mention is that at Pine Hosting, we do daily offsite backups. So this isn't a service that we offer generally, but we do backup every single node every day offsite. So if there's ever a drive failure or ever an issue, or even if you did lose a file and you wanted to restore it, there is a bit of a fee for us to go and restore files that you didn't back up yourself. But if it's ever an issue with the machine, rest assured we have your data and we can restore it instantly for you. And as usual, if you have any questions, feel free to open a ticket and we're more than happy to assist.